Welcome to the daily briefing from interest.co.nz. I'm David Chaston. Today we look at the latest job vacancy data from the Department of Labour series for October. We'll review some big changes in the gold price and we'll update the Roy Morgan Consumer Confidence Survey. Finally, we'll wrap up with what the other media are reporting. The Department of Labour monitors job ads both online and in print and reports these findings in its monthly job vacancy monitor. The October data has just been released and total job vacancies fell by 2%, while trade vacancies rose by 1% and IT vacancies rose by a remarkable 31% in October compared with a year ago. Southland had the highest regional growth in job vacancies, up 33% compared with October last year. Nationally, vacancies for skilled jobs fell by 3% to 1,342. Technicians and related professionals had a 7% overall fall in demand. There was very high demand for health professionals, up 47%, while finance and sales jobs declined a massive 21%, and science and engineering jobs fell 15%. These are very big moves and suggest the public sector is hiring while the private sector is not. And the other standout feature is the continuing high demand for IT staff. Ever wonder how they fixed the price of gold in London? London has been the historical centre of gold trading. Well, twice a day, every weekday for the past 88 years, a conference call takes place between 5 banks: Barclays, Deutsche Bank, HSBC, Societe Generale and the Bank of Nova Scotia. The decision the banks make during that call sets the London fixing price for gold. It usually takes about 5 to 15 minutes to set the price, which is based on the balance of buyers and sellers at a specific price. These days, investment funds are taking keen interest in physical gold, with about 13 billion in trades passing through London's clearing system each day. To avoid cost and security risks, bullion is not usually physically moved, and deals are cleared through paper transfers. On November the 7th, the same day the gold fixing price reached a record high, spot gold had a 28-year high of $845.40, less than $5 away from its record high of $850, spurred by a lifetime low US dollar and historic high oil prices. But since then there have been some sharp declines. The future market indicators all point to lower gold prices, and most professional analysts are bearish. We're now past the high point for this commodity. The mid-November Roy Morgan Consumer Confidence rating at 121 is below both its 2007 average by 4.5 points and below its November average by 5.5 points as we head into the peak retail season at Christmas. However, of greater concern to retailers will be the drop of 5% to 51% of people who think this is a good time to buy a major household item, and the likely negative impact that will have on retailers this festive season. Looking longer term over the following 12 months, an unchanged 40% of consumers expect good times financially for the country, while 51%, up 2%, expect they and their family will be better off financially this time next year, which indicates that New Zealanders remain broadly positive about the general direction the economy is heading in. And finally today, a wrap up of some other items of interest. Following very positive indications of support, South Canterbury Finance is launching its bond program for $125 million, with $75 million underwritten. This is $50 million more than initial expectations. The company said that the offer will help it to further diversify and extend the duration of its funding base. And together with the recently announced increase in its shareholders' funds of $65 million, will enable it to capitalise on some very favourable lending opportunities in the market at present. Basically, few other finance companies have any new money to lend. New Zealand is at the current meeting of ASEAN nations in Singapore. Progress is reported on negotiating a comprehensive trade deal with China. This will be important for us, but not reported here is that China is insisting that we be excluded from membership of ASEAN, along with Australia and India. And it looks like the ASEAN members will go along with this. This is not good news. With Doha essentially dead, we need to be in regional trade groups like this. You can get more news and start with Newsmaker Views on our news page. Join us again tomorrow for the freshest finance news on the web. We'll see you then.